Hello and welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. Today's first video going to be exclusively about the Celtic women's side, the Celtic girls side. This video going to bring in some extended highlights using the BBC Scotland, BBC Alba coverage and editing things down myself, plus including a wee bit of the trophy presentation and celebrations, plus an interesting interview with Elena Sadiku, the Celtic head coach. Now, if you are new to the channel and do enjoy some coverage of the Celtic women's, the Celtic girls side, please do click that subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed, and also do feel free to click the like button. It does help with YouTube analytics, and feel free to pop your comments regarding Celtic women's side, Elena Sadiku, and also what Celtic are going to need to do for the women's side over the course of the summer leading into the 24-25 season. Now, as many of you will be aware, I was at the title-winning game on a beautiful sunny afternoon last Sunday at Celtic Park. In the end, Amy Gallagher's 90th minute goal won Celtic the game. Celtic did get close on several occasions, hit the bar, goalkeeper fumbled across almost into her own net. Goalkeeper made a couple of great saves at the Hibs end, particularly the one from Tash Flint. Celtic had a number of shots that just went over the bar or past the post, and Hibs defended brilliantly. And Hibs in the first half, not the second half, did actually get quite a number of good chances. Their star player, Jorian Bokum, hit the bar, hit another shot past the post, and Kelsey Docherty made a brilliant full-length diving save to her right to keep the score at 0-0. In the second half, there really was only one team in it. Hibs defended frantically, a lot of time wasting by Hibs in the second half. And Celtic eventually got that vital goal, leading to rather raucous, noisy celebration from the players and the fans in a very tense 7 minutes of added time until the final whistle, and then everybody could celebrate. So, just going to pop in those highlights of the game. This adds on to the highlights we had in the first video from a couple of days ago, and then we'll have a wee chat regarding Elena Sadiku, how she's done since she came in the middle of January of 2024 to replace Fran Alonso, who had left a month before after the Hearts game at the end of the first half of the season. And we'll also have a wee speculate regarding what Celtic are going to do over the summer months in preparation for next year, next season. enjoyed those highlights. I'm now going to have just a wee chat regarding Elena Sadiku's record after she came in to take over from Fran Alonso, who had left in the middle of December after the last game of the pre-Christmas spell. Fran Alonso went off to manage in America, in Houston, in Major League Soccer for women there. And around about a month later, Elena Sadiku came in, taking over from the caretaker manager, who had won against Ayr in the Scottish Women's Cup, and then a 9-0 win in the first league game after the winter shutdown reopened. So Elena Sadiku took over. Her first game was against Rangers in the semi-final of the Scottish Women's League Cup, a game that they lost 3-2 in to an added time penalty kick for Rangers in a very close match in which Celtic had been ahead, then gone level, and then gone behind, and then pulled back to 2-2. They looked at 2-2, the better team to win, and then Rangers got a dramatic penalty in added time. And Celtic were knocked out of the cup. Elena Sadiku's next match was away from home at the reigning champions Glasgow City Women at the notorious Petershill Park, and they lost to a freak goal in the first minute, which was blown in by the wind. And so Elena Sadiku, her first two matches were defeats, and at that point Celtic were 6 points behind Rangers in the league, and a lot of people at that time thought the league was done for. However, over Elena Sadiku's 15 games as Celtic women's head coach, she has had 11 wins, 3 draws, and only that one league loss to Glasgow City. She later lost in the Scottish Women's FA Cup semi-final to Rangers, and so over the course of her spell in charge, which has been a wee bit over 4 months, she's lost 2 cup matches at the semi-final stage to Rangers, lost one league match to Glasgow City, but has otherwise been undefeated. And most impressive was the fact that at the split of the league into a top 6 and a bottom 6, Celtic were lying 4 points behind Rangers. However, over the 10 games post-split, Celtic won 8, drew 2 and lost none, with the 2 draws being one against Rangers and one against Glasgow City. And most importantly, in the spell before the split, Celtic had managed to draw away from home at Rangers, but also beating them 2-1 at the Excelsior, which got Celtic a wee bit back into the league. And so in the end, Celtic, over the course of the season, 26 wins, 4 draws and 2 losses. 1 loss to Rangers under Fran Alonso, 1 loss to Glasgow City Women in the league under Elena Sadiku, and a couple of draws with Rangers, 1 draw with Glasgow City and 1 draw with Hearts. That draw against Hearts being under Fran Alonso's last game as manager of Celtic Women. Now, just going to pop in the wee interview with Elena Sadiku that she did with the BBC women's football reporters, and then we'll have a wee chat regarding that interview, but also where Celtic may be looking to change things over the next couple of months in preparation for the 24-25 season.
And then, Elena, you have made history as a Celtic manager. How does that feel?
Incredible. I seriously am out of words.
The only thing I feel right now is for the players. Wow, like what an effort today. Like obviously we tried to create, we tried to score, and in the end we got it in. So I'm so proud and happy for the players, for the staff, for the club. Yeah. Your players left it late. They created chances. They were missing chances. What was going through your mind as the clock was ticking on? I was actually screaming a lot, like, be calm, because it felt like, we were rushed, we were stressed. And I know that we create chances. We've been doing it since I came here, especially in the split. So, yeah, we got it in the end. And talk us through your emotions when Amy Gallagher gets that late goal. I think I was running up and down, and then in my head I was like, wait, we need to be ready for 5 more minutes. No, I felt a big relief because you can see the players also going crazy, and I was just like, this is the moment that the vision was during the split, and now they can celebrate. You've come in partway through the season. What was your hardest part in getting to this point today? I think it was pretty much changing the mindset, just because of before I felt like the mindset was more about like we're underdogs and we don't have the same budget, we don't have this. But when you play for Celtic, when you're in Celtic, you need to change mindset to say that we're going to dominate no matter what. And that's something I think we've been seeing since the split is, we're not underdogs. We're a team that dominates. Did it take your players a little while to embrace that change of mindset? Yeah, obviously, I think I started with two losses. So, but then I'm a coach and I'm a person, and I need to adapt to the players as well. So, yeah, I'm just happy that they welcomed me with open arms and been listening to me, and I think they. I think we work together really well. And obviously, we're winning the title. Comes Champions League football. How much are you relishing that challenge? Right now, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to make sure to, breathe a little bit because it's been really intense. And then obviously, I have job to do during the summer. We're going to have players out. We're going to have players in. We're going to build the new structure, the new mindset. We're going to keep building, keep creating something amazing. So yeah, but tonight I'm gonna celebrate a little party, a big party. Yeah, a little one. Elena, congratulations! What a brilliant season you've had.
Now, I hope you found that Elena Sadiku interview interesting. The piece I found most interesting was that she felt one of the things that she'd done since she came into Celtic was change the mindset. She felt that the players kind of saw themselves as being underdogs, that they didn't have a fair chance against Glasgow City and against Rangers due to lack of financing and budgeting, as Celtic women's side are funded slightly differently currently than the Rangers side, and Glasgow City are very well run, successful club with a long history in women's football. So I thought it was interesting that one of the main things that Sadiku has done with his players is give them more confidence, change the mindset to, in essence, make them aware of the great responsibility and honour to represent Celtic and to make them feel as if they are champions and going out every game as favourites and as champions. So I think that was one thing she certainly has done with this team. The team spirit does seem actually significantly better under Sadiku than it was under Alonso, and also from interviews the players have given. They also talk about the fact that our training methods are quite different from Fran Alonso's. Also, the training sessions are very interesting, very varied, and very skills based and teams based. And has also introduced quite a lot of competition amongst the players to get into the team. And I think one of the strengths that Celtic has is that you have quite a number of strong players to come off the bench as game changers, and they also have quite a number of young players coming through, such as Tyree Birchall, Maria McInerney, Claire Goldie, and others. Now, also in our interview, Sadiku was talking about some players coming in and some players going out. It's always a wee bit difficult to discern just where Celtic's players are in terms of their contracts. It has been confirmed that Amy Gallagher is with Celtic for another 3 years. Lucy Ashworth-Clifford also has extended her contract for a further season. And it does look like the great bulk of the squad are with the club at least until the end of the 24-25 season. And really the only player that isn't, it would appear, in the Celtic squad for next season for definite is Tash Flint. There has been some vague stories that Celtic are looking to sign Tash Flint, either on a permanent deal or on another season-long loan. But that will require quite a lot of finances, and so it may be that Celtic do get some additional funding from the main Celtic board, especially as they will have Champions League football through the Champions Path to look forward to early in the 24-25 season. Personally, I think where Celtic need to improve is more of a controlling player in central midfield, a player who's able to set up chances, score goals, and also win the ball back in central midfield. Shane and Natalie Ross and Colette Kavanagh all did a fine job in that area, but I think Celtic do need an injection of further quality in that area. We've got a very good goalkeeper, we've got excellent back three, we've got players who can double up as wing backs and full backs, we've got players who can play wide as wingers. We have Murphy Agnew, Kit Lefersky, and Amy Gallagher, all of whom are talented strikers who also can play attacking midfield. So we have a lot of very good players in the squad. And so I think the other thing that Celtic do need to add to their squad is a Tash Flint style target player centre forward, whether that's Tash Flint herself or whether that's a player that Sadiku has been looking at from Scandinavia or from England, both of which she has worked with and coached in previously. I'm not certain, but I do think those are the two main roles that Celtic need to strengthen on their way forward. And over the summer months, I'll do my best to update on any players who are leaving Celtic and any stories of new players coming in to join the Celtic Girls for the 24-25 season. I think Celtic are going to go from strength to strength under Sadiku next season. I think they're going to have a good Champions League campaign, hopefully getting through to the later stages rather than being knocked out early on as they were this season past. And I think they also have, as always, a good option, a good chance in the two cups, as well as being likely favourites to retain their league title next season. So thanks for watching this wee roundup and look at the future for the Celtic Girls side. As I said, if you do like the video, like the topics, do feel free to click that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and also clicking the like button for the video and popping your own comments into the comment section. And so, until the next Celtic Girls video, goodbye and hail, hail.